Welcome back, everybody. Earth and Soul Living here. While we have everything set up here to sleep full time, we are still finishing out transitioning all of our stuff from our old property onto our off-grid space. So we are here now, kind of in that second week of September, really pushing the clock and chasing some deadlines to make that possible. The biggest thing that we are facing with a challenge is where to put our stuff. And today we're actually going to start solving that problem. Behind me you'll see a really awesome pad here, and we're going to start putting together a 22 by 23 foot metal workshop. We've got some posts laid out as far as having a foundational structure, and we've raised them so that we can come in behind and fill in the concrete foundation fully later on. And we want to take you along, so we're gonna get this all done. I'm gonna start laying out the foundational post right now, and before your eyes you'll see some pretty awesome things come to life here, so let's do it. Live here. Go help Brandon. He's pouring concrete right now. And he just got up and got straight to work, poor guy. So I can't do that. I need to have coffee and hang out for a second. So I have done that, to be fair. I walk the dogs, I take care of some stuff. But I figured I'd go lend a hand now that I've had a little bit of a morning routine. Well, it's day 2 of the workshop build, and as you can see, it didn't go according to plan, but we are not downtrodden. We just had to change gears a little bit. Because of how the anchors work on this workshop, we have to pour some perimeter walls to make sure that we can properly anchor everything in. So today we got everything that we needed to make that happen, and we dug the trenches. Brandon's going to be setting up right now to finish some welds on the base of the workshop. So I'm gonna go make some dinner, and we'll be able to update you a little bit more tomorrow on how we are going to complete this, hopefully in the next week or so.
Oh, the bulkhead. You want to leave it as a bulkhead. So the next layer of concrete always has at least as much as it needs to bind, which is like 3 to 4 inches, 2 to 3 inches. So it ends like that. You want to make sure the vertical is vertical.
Have something to say right now.
Could you move that wire? Press it, just push it down. Measurements real quick.
On a very cool side note, yesterday when we were picking up the rebar and such that we got from Restore to fill out the form on the concrete, we came across some solar panels. Yes, these are used solar panels, and yes, I know what you're going to say. That's a terrible idea. You don't know if those things are going to absorb any energy, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'm taking a risk here, and I'm well aware that I'm taking a risk here, but when we went to the front of the store and we had all of our tools in hand that we needed to get the pad going, and the guy said, hey, $42, that's all that you're going to need there. It's like, great. What if we give you $250 and take 10 of the solar panels from back there? And he thought about it, and he thought about it, and he thought about it. And he was like, all right, fine. Even if the absorption rate on these is half, these are 300 watt solar panels, we got two 400 watt solar panels, there's 10 of them, so we're sitting at about, a little over 3,000 watts of full absorption solar power energy right here in the kitchen of this destroyed mobile home. And even if we go to half, so let's just say we have 1,700 watts of solar power energy absorbed into the system. We spent $21 on these panels. So that would still be cheaper than buying 100 watt solar panels brand new. So we're gonna risk it, and we're gonna find somebody who is a little more well versed in this process and helping us get set up with these panels. The idea is that at the very least we'll have enough to run our pump for the well, and ideally be able to direct current into our RV as well. So that's kind of the idea for the next phase of energy development on the property. We're super excited about this find, actually. So say what you want about using used solar panels. We're gonna let you know that sometimes it's worth the risk. Maybe. We'll hope. I don't know. We'll see. I'm a little nervous, but $250. At the end of the day, if we had to buy the stuff that we got from Restore brand new and didn't get the panels, it would have cost $250. So that's how my math risk ratio is working. And the probability that we'll get at least some power out of these is pretty high. They're in really good shape, and they look pretty new. So I'll let you know. We'll find out.
Not gonna do it by myself.
Yeah.
Ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Never do the thing.
Yeah. There's plenty of times. There are any others.
What's up, y'all? I'm cooking some dinner, so figured chat, because it's a perfect time to reflect when you have to peel tiny shallots. It's been a week. It's been so fun. We are really getting closer, so much closer on the workshop, and today I imagine we'll probably get the siding up by the end of the week, which is like amazing. It is turning out to be a really good size. It's really hard to like just picture the size, but it's a good size, and we're gonna be really well taken care of with that situation. So I'm grateful, excited to have it. Yeah. We are still in the process of kind of making that the dominant theme of our life right now, and that's a wonderful life to be living, because you still gotta eat, sleep, and work in between those areas. So I've been thinking a lot this week about like how the pioneers really just made this happen. I think about this and I'm like, there was no grocery store to do whatever, go get the food for the meal for the night. There was no weather station to track when you needed to bring all the stuff inside, so you basically had to make sure to button down the hatches like every night in fall, because you really never know what you're going to get out here. The weather has changed 3 times today alone, so you just keep going, you know, but it's like, that's the thing for sure. There's like the obvious ones of like gas and refrigeration and like running water from a well, and like they had springs and all that, so, you know. But I am having fun getting into a pioneering spirit with this process, and just saying the whole point of doing this is to just challenge yourself and see what you can do with what you have. And that's what we're doing, and it feels good, and it feels exciting, and it feels fun, and I'm looking forward to continuing that journey. But I hope you all are doing well. I hope you're having fun wherever you are, because what's the point if you're not? And I hope that whatever is going on in your life is brightening your day. We'll talk to you on the next one.